Welcome back. Let's pick up where we left off from. We need to get the bonnet, wings, bumper, slam panel, all that front end replaced. Let's see what we can do.
Back again on the TTS. The front end's looking in decent shape, I think. I still got my work cut out on this sweltering day. However, I'm going to take my time and see it right.
Chassis rail doesn't look bent. Hopefully not. We'll see when we put the slam panel back on. All in all, everything looks pretty straight. A little bit bent there, but no signs of any aircon gas, so it ain't leaking. Check this out though. Look at that curve. Doesn't look like anything hit it. Gonna have to look into that.
Just for peace of mind, I did a bit of research. eBay brought up this chassis leg removed from a TTRS. Proper awkward shape. Anyway, let's zoom in. Now, as you can see, the same curve is present. I know that was the passenger side, so let's check out a driver's side. This looks like the whole corner was cut off the car. And a closer look, you can see that same curve. So I think we're fine on that front. Going one step further, you can even see the curve on the original blueprint. Check out the red part. It's interesting to see the mostly aluminium frame with the steel towards the rear end. I'm guessing that's to balance the weight over the axles. Top job, Audi.
A little bit broken there, but we can probably fiberglass that. It doesn't look like plastic. You can see the little, that looks like glass fiber to be fair. A little tiny crack there.
Well, that's another job for the list, but let's move. Bit of gentle persuasion on this wing. Get out of the way. And we're on. Or are we?
Let's try that again, because this has a little foot that needs to slide into that. Same on the other side. You can see the little from there, it needs to go in that.
So let's try that again.
That is in there. Same on this side, it's same on this rubber. Perfect.
Oosh. This is all pretty much a reversal of removal. Securing that rad pack onto the slam panel with a bunch of torque screws. Pretty simple. Same with the crash bar. Everything is lining up perfectly. That's a good indication that the frame isn't twisted. Now keep in mind, this is all a test fit. A lot of this will be coming back apart so it can be cleaned. We want this looking like the 26,000 miles it is.
All right, it's time to get this off.
The time's arrived for the wings to be removed. 3 10mm bolts along the top. Come on. And I gotta say, I'm loving this build so far. I hope you are too. This little mini mudguard just pulls out. Not too taxing. And then it's just time to shift these two. Out you come. It looks tight in there, but there was plenty space to wrench. I told ya.
Just 2 more bolts. Nestled away in there. The side skirt is in the way, so we'll get that off next.
Awkward thing this. And there's no space here, but the spanner worked out. Come on. Cheeky little bumper clip and a couple of bolts. Give it a little wiggle. And then slap that in a bin.
Everything looking crisp under here. No dents, no creases. So yeah. Don't know why it's Cat S. I suspect this. They probably thought it was bent. Cat's getting hot. All right, mate.
Now I got some second-hand replacements. Not quite the same shade of white, so I'm gonna have to get busy with a spray gun at some point. Now all the fixings need to go back in, but not super tight, just in case we need to adjust the panel gaps. Now it's the same procedure on the passenger side, except for you've got the washer bottle to deal with. Now the top of the slam panel can be nipped up. As I said before, everything lines up perfectly. This was the horn on the replacement slam panel. Looks like it's been in the ocean. Not good enough. So let's swap it back to the original. Ah yeah. That's much better. Sweet geese. Who's this inbound?
Deliveries. Oh yes.
Looks like my bonnet. Anyway, we can't forget about this wiring. Now we can't just leave that dangling there. Let's get it all clipped in the factory locations. Nice. Onto the bonnet. All the wiring and tubing for the washer jets needs to be disconnected and fed through. Simples. And now we crack off these hinge nuts. And then with my brute strength, lifting it off all by myself. I'm playing. With a helping hand from the missus, we got the replacement in position.
You're not on camera getting stuck here.
Nip these up, but not too tight, remember? Washer jet pipe work back in, just so it doesn't get crushed when I shut the bonnet. And the bonnet release cable. You don't want to forget that, as it would be a ball ache trying to pop it open again.
Now I need to switch out that for this. Let's go.
Now this was the only replacement I could find, but it's not without its own issues. Oh yeah, it's getting serious.
Croc's going in sports mode today, boy. Let's go. So if you're looking at it, this is the mounting for the bumper. Come over to the mash side, and all that mounting is gone, apart from this little lip at the edge, which we can save. We'll go over to the replacement. All good on that side. Then you come over to here, and it's the same story. It's missing. So we're gonna have to graft a bit off of that, stick it on here, and then try to recreate these out of plastic on here to mount, because you can't get this bit separately. I'm gonna liberate that piece off of the bumper, stick it on the new one.
Now here, I'm just marking a line of where I want to cut against. Scoring it over and over. Eventually it'll come apart. Check it. Now this piece is going to get transferred to the new bumper. But before that, I also need these parts. They're the studs that allow you to bolt the bumper to the wing. Easiest way, let's remove that entire section. It's only plastic welded in place. Chop, chop. There you go. Now let's get busy with that Dremel. I've obviously got my goggles on at this point. I don't want none of that in my eye. Now it's time for a bit of a clean up on the new ting. And you can see where the bit I cut off will sit. Nice. Now this glue, this is the one. 2-part jobby. It stinks as well, which usually indicates it's going to be good. So we mix it together and slap it on. Positioning it was a little bit frustrating, but I got there in the end, and that's all that matters. Now on the stud parts, we're going to use the Dremel again to key the surface. This fix will be strong, if not stronger than the original. Oh yeah, job's a good un. Let's move on. We can now put these pieces into position. This little section will eventually get plastic welded, so I'm gonna prep the surface ready for it. For even more strength, let's get that hot staple gun and plastic weld that. Gotta take care here. You push too far and it's gonna come out the other side, and that's the face of the bumper. We don't want that. Oh no, we don't want that. Sorted. Now we just flush off the ends. and time to get the melt game on. Slow and steady wins the race. Had to use my gas-powered iron for the intricate parts. Slowly working our way upwards. That's right. Some more reinforcements on the stud mounts, just in case. And then it's time to flatten it all down. Trust me, once this is all done, it will look sick. When it comes time for paint, I'll refine this even further, so don't watch it. So the little polystyrene that sits in front of the crash bar was split in two, just needs gluing back together, then we can put that on, then the bumper on, and we're good to go. So let's get on with it. So this piece isn't structural, more like a mould for the bumper to conform to. So more of that 2-part glue and some super glue to the rescue. It just sits on the crash bar like that. In come the bumper. A few things to line up. But so far so good. My stud repair came out spot on. And it sits just like the passenger side. Let's nip them up. And I'm going to rest in the headlights just to see how everything sits together. Will it? Won't it? Come on. Oi, oi. I kid you not. I haven't even set the panel gaps yet, and check this out. Pretty much spot on with some minor adjustment needed. Oh yeah. I'm good at this.
If man say my thing, then ain't my thing, you get me?
All the shut lines are perfect, so I just gotta put the brackets back for the headlights. That's why they're a bit loose. The same on the other side. That's minor. And then we need to sort of grill out.
Now the grille needs repairing. That's for another episode. But overall, this is great progress. That's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, do me a favor. I need you to like, share, and more importantly, I need subscribers. That way, I can keep bringing you sick content and the builds will just get better and better. Go to the little bell icon, click on the notification settings and select all. That way you're first to know when I upload. I appreciate it and I will catch you on the next one. Bless up.